Hello guys, how are you today?
I'm good. What about our other interviewees?
I'm also good.
Okay, so thank you for being here with us today. First of all, I would like to introduce ourselves first. My name is Raywood and my partner is.
My name is Pathavarivattai, another of your interviewer.
Okay, so today's topic is what are student perception of the benefit of using YouTube as a learning tool. So before we start the interview, I would like to inform you guys that the purpose of the interview is to know about your opinion and experiences from using YouTube as one of your learning tools. On top of that, there is no right or wrong answer here, so you are free to share your opinion. And if you don't mind, we will make a record of the process of this interview, and we can guarantee you that none of this will be used for other purpose. And furthermore, if you feel uncomfortable, you can leave and your answer will be limited. Okay, so I will jump to the first question. Since we all know what is YouTube and the purpose of it, I have a question that what is what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you heard about one of the famous app called YouTube?
I can say that music video, since I mainly use YouTube for listening to music. And what's more, YouTube itself popular for having official music video. So yes, the first thing that comes to my mind is music video.
The first thing that comes to my mind about YouTube is the video sharing communities where I can find any videos that I want to watch. There are many kinds of videos that are published, such as music, movie, and so on.
Yes, it's just as you have said. YouTube is all about videos that's been sharing from all over the world. For that case, our second question is, as a student, from your personal experience, what are the benefits of YouTube besides entertaining purposes? Do you think YouTube can be used as a tool for learning as well?
I think YouTube can also be used as a tool for educational purposes. For example, there are many videos that I can learn from, like English grammar video, where I can understand better about how grammars work, and some English vocabulary that I don't know how to pronounce as well.
Based on my own experience, I can say that have a lot of benefit, like help me to figure out on how to use something or to fix something, like how to edit a video presentation for my assignment. And yes, YouTube can be used as a learning tool because YouTube is an application that provides us with different types of video, and teacher can use those videos as their learning material, or student and learner can use YouTube to improve their language skill.
I see. Well, that it is true that YouTube can also be very helpful to us as a learning tool. As for our third question, do you think learning through YouTube is an effective way of learning? Why do you think so?
I believe it is an effective way of learning because each lesson's video has their own explanations and example, which is very helpful for me to understand. Like I mentioned earlier, there are also grammars, vocabularies, such that can be learned from there.
For this question, I think it depends on person whether it is effective or not, because like everyone have different way of learning. But for me, I think it is effective when it's come to speaking, listening, and pronunciation.
It's very understandable that YouTube also has a role within our everyday learning. So since you have described the effectiveness of learning via YouTube, can you tell us more about your experiences and like what you have learned from it, what you have been through with it, um, what 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 can you find from it?
I can say that my experience using YouTube as my learning tool is not that bad. It's just sometimes I have to spend around 50 to 20 minutes to find the video that suit my style. And I mainly use YouTube to learn about like to watch a video about industry or tourism that related to global study. And sometimes I listen to a song that explain about like theme or setting of literary devices.
For me, before IFL entrance exam, I used to search on YouTube for more explanation about English grammars, and it is very a useful experience for me. There is also a time when I couldn't understand what my teacher was teaching about. And I had to go look for some more study materials to practice. YouTube was one of great sources that I found to support my study.
Thank you for your opinion. We are now about to learn how effective YouTube is and how it helps us in our daily life, especially our studies. We're very grateful to have learned about your experience of learning from YouTube. Sadly, we have reached the end of our interview. Once again, we would like to thank you for spending your precious time participating in our research. And thank you very much for expressing your opinion about YouTube and its usefulness. We wish you a very nice day.